Well, happening today, the Atlanta City Council will talk about the future of security screenings, all happening at the world's busiest airport. The council will consider asking the Department of Aviation to launch a study to potentially move TSA screenings to a private company. That resolution points to the federal funding lapse earlier this year, which led to TSA workers calling out and all those long wait times for passengers in Atlanta. So it states that around 20 airports, including those in San Francisco, Kansas City as well, they use third-party companies and did not see those disruptions like we saw at Hartsfield. The TSA union president said in a statement to the agent that the agency is totally against privatization.